Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Agents in the Trenches, the real life struggles of agents in this new market. It is no doubt, and it is no new news that right now, when you listen to all the updates, when you listen to the people that are out there in the trenches that know how to play pro in real estate, everyone is speaking the same language and saying that things are not going to get easier, they are going to get tougher, and therefore we are going to be needing to level up, to show up, to skill up so we can rise up. And so today we're going to continue the conversation that we've been having for the last 4 weeks on, so what are these struggles? What are the struggles that agents are confronting in this new market? And the solution, how are they going to overcome? How are they going to level up? What's working? What do each one of them need? And to help me conduct this conversation and to help me continue bringing and unpacking and showcasing what is actually happening in our area, I've got my running mate, Talia Miranda. So Talia, introduce yourself. I know we have new audiences today that are going to be watching on live and on replay. So the floor is yours.
Thank you, Lucy. Yes, my name is Talia Miranda. I am the lead agent here at Q International, currently 2 years in the trenches, and it's been a wild ride, learning and growing every day, and experiencing, what it is to be an agent right now in this crazy market that we live in. So, yeah, super excited to start this conversation. Over the weekend, spoke to an agent that I met for the first time, and we got into a really deep conversation. So I want to uncover that a little bit without mentioning any names or too specific. But yeah, super excited for today's conversation.
So I want to kind of lay out the framework to what you're going to share, and we're not going to give specifics, but this is part of the initiative that we have begun in looking for the agents that are out there that are hungry to grow, talking to the agents that are out there hungry to grow and scale. And this particular agent, after having a conversation with me, after raising her hand, I said, Talia, she's got what it takes. She's just looking to build community. So tell us a little bit about what you guys were able to do when you guys met, and give us a little bit of the behind the scenes in what you guys were able to unpack.
Yeah, of course. So we had an opportunity to talk a little bit about, what her goals and her plans are for real estate, and I wanted to get a little bit deeper into, she's a new real estate agent. I think she's been licensed for, I believe, a year now or something like that, and she's just kind of going through the motions, juggling a job, a full-time job, doing real estate when she can. And so she did end up closing a few deals, which was really awesome to hear. In the little time that she was, actively, looking for business, she closed like a few deals. So I wanted to kind of dig a little bit deep into those deals and, find out her experience, who was it that was helping her, and, how she was able to navigate that. And she just told me, like, she looked at me in the face and she's like, every deal was a nightmare. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, I can definitely relate because, when you're first starting in the business, you're just kind of like trying to figure it out, especially if you don't have guidance. And for her, in her case, she actually kind of did. So she had a mentor, and she had someone that she was partnered up with that was supposed to help her and walk her through the transaction. And long story short, it wasn't easy, like a walk in a park type of situation with this person that she was partnered up with. So it was unfortunate to hear about that because, we know the power of a mentor, right? We know what they're there for and how we can utilize them. And unfortunately, she didn't get that full aspect of it. But she still, after all of that, I asked her, I'm like, okay, so would you still be open to working with other mentors? She's like, yeah, of course. Just I would probably ask them a little bit more questions, find out exactly what they're doing, and so on and so forth.
I love it. I love it. And I commend, I commend agents that are open-minded about growing their business and that are open-minded about reaching out outside their box. If you're not finding what you feel you need, where you're doing what you're doing, then you need to have the guts, right? You need to have the boldness to be able to reach out. I personally spoke with this person and I felt that she had exactly what it would take to make it in this industry, to be able to scale. But she was missing a lot of um, she was missing a lot of the golden nuggets, the guidance, the direction, the support, the backbone. And I was so impressed because she told us that she was able to close deals and that she was able to put deals together. And I was like, I commend you for what you've done, but imagine what you would do if you had the right leadership. Is there anything else that she was able to share with you that you know is worth sharing about the struggles in this real estate market?
One of the things she mentioned to me was that the person that was supposed to be helping her throughout the way, had things going on in the background. So they were juggling their, business and then helping her at the same end. And she would ask. So she would ask this person like, "Hey, what do you have going on? Is there anything that I can shadow you in? Maybe you have an inspection or a closing." And this person wasn't open to allowing her to come in and kind of see what she's
Wow.
doing in the background. And that near I was shocked. I was like, wow. So then I was curious because what we were doing on Saturday and everything. And I'm like, I mean, I role played with her. I did like a whole bunch of things while we were there. We made that time very useful. And she's like, yeah, this has been more. This little time that we've been here has been more than what I was taught and was shown from the past that I've been here, or years, some changes. She's been a real estate agent.
Okay, so what she was saying is that the person that was assigned to her by her brokerage to be her mentor was not open to sharing and helping her. Is
That's
that
right.
what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right.
And that leads me to thinking how many other agents are out there. So if you're watching live, go ahead and put hashtag live. If you're watching on replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay. But the question is this: how many other agents are out there that are put with people that are not open-minded about sharing? So here's what I know: when you are open-minded about sharing and opening up your playbook and saying, here, come in, let me show you what we do, let me show you how we do it, it's because we're coming from an abundance mindset. And I'm sure that you were like shocked because I'm one of the people that literally sits down with you and opens up my 23 years of playbook experience, shares my, not just the golden nuggets, but my contacts, my affiliates, everything that I do, because my mindset is the more I help other people reach their success, the more successful I will be. I think I have the right shirt on, right, today?
That's
To
perfect.
talk about success. That is my mindset. It is an abundance mindset. It is a mindset of getting by giving. It is a mindset of there's nothing to hoard. We're not here to hoard information. The more we give, the more we get, the more we share, the more we grow, right? So, what were your thoughts when you were hearing this real life agent struggles in the trenches from someone that was bringing a perspective that I know for a fact you have never felt like someone just giving you the cold shoulder and like, oh no, I don't want to share this with you?
Yeah, I mean, at that moment, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel grateful for what I have and what I've been able to experience since I've been in real estate. I mean, it hasn't been a walk in the park for me either. I've been through my own challenges and whatnot, but to have someone like yourself that I can come to, ask questions, and know that you won't, leave me in the dark. That's something that came through my mind when she was telling me about this experience. And I'm like, also the same thing, like, wow, I'm sure there's more agents out there experiencing this very thing. And it's unfortunate because I was just looking at her and I was hearing her talk, and I'm like, wow, this lady has what it takes. Like I saw that as well, you know. So I mean, I'm happy that our, you know, our paths has crossed, because now she's going to be hopefully positioned with us so we can help her. But yeah, it was very real and raw, and I commend her as well for opening up like that, because that's not easy either, you know.
Absolutely. And you know, and the amazing part is that when I have conversations with agents like this, and mind you, we are not looking to recruit anyone. We are not looking to recruit agents. We are looking to align with open-minded people in the real estate industry that say, you know what, I want to be part of the collaboration that you are building, Lucy. I want to be part of, you know, the community that you are building, Lucy. I want to be part of what you're putting together. And it is a get by giving. So, you know, this limited mindset, and you know, I have to call out, if you are a mentor, if you are in a position where you have been given someone to lead, and to show them what you do, it's because you listen. Nobody becomes a mentor without making a piece of the pie. That's number one. If you are, I don't care what company you're with, and I know all the models because I've been recruiting agents since 2012. I am not in the business of recruiting agents any longer. That is not where my focus is at. You know, God has given me an ample platform from the academy, from mentorship, from coaching, from training. And yes, you know, we are running Q International, which is my real estate platform, but I'm like, I don't want to convince anyone to come and work with me. Like these poor recruiters nowadays, making all these phone calls and trying to convince people, come and join me because my logo is red, white, and blue. Come and join me because I'm number one. Everybody's number one in their mind, right?
Yeah.
Come and join me because I'm part of the red and the white. I'm part of the blue and the white. I'm part of the yellow and the black. I'm part of the gold. I'm part of this. I'm part of that. Guys, the best real estate company for you is the one that you can align with and that you can find a common X factor. So when you are talking to real estate agents and you're trying to convince them that you are the number one, please don't forget the number one for who? For you, the number one for your brand, the number one for your logo, the number one for, you know, the broker, or is it really the number one for the agent that is in front of you, the person that's looking to grow and scale? And I think that that's where the shift has to come in. We need a new narrative in this world of real estate. We need a new narrative that says, listen, I don't care who you work for. I don't care what color your logo is. I don't care what the name of your affiliation and company is. Can we venture together? Can we venture together? Like the other day, I said to you, Talia, have you ever seen Grant Cardone team up with Tony Robbins? And you were like, remember when I asked you that? Have you seen them team up? And you were like, not really. I said, well, let me show you, right? Let me show you when two mega players, when two great players, when a community of great collaborators join forces, everybody wins. It's not about one person winning. And that's the problem with recruiting. Recruiting is all about one person winning, you know? So that being said, no, I'm not looking to recruit agents. I'm not looking to convince anybody that Q International is this, that, or the other. Q International is, period, end. Now, as a brand, Lucy Quinones is looking to change the narrative and say, I don't care who you work with. You want to grow? Let's go. I got Talia, who's my lead agent. We got some new announcements coming soon about what we're doing. But it's not about how many people we have. It's about how much fun are we having, how much are we scaling, how much are we growing, how much are we giving, and how much are we collaborating with other people. And that's what it's about. And there's so many other people like that agent out there. Don't you agree?
There is true. I was talking to some agents today too on a call, kind of telling them a little bit about what we're doing. And I got some really good feedback. There's of course some people who have their doubts and are not, they say they're not interested or whatever, but there's a good amount of people who are open-minded, right? Who are open-minded to hear what we have going
And
on and want to be a part of it.
not everybody's open-minded.
Yeah.
A lot of people prefer to suffer with the familiar than to open their mind to the unfamiliar. And that's okay. So if you're out there and you're listening to this, we're talking about how many agents are out there that are getting mentored by people that are really not open-minded about sharing their playbook. If
Mm.
you have a mentor, let me give you a little tidbit, because this is the part that I love. Right now, I'm living in the world of brand agnosticism. Brand agnosticism. What does brand agnosticism mean? Brand agnosticism means I don't represent a brand. I'm not for no brand. The brand is Lucy Quinones. I remember when I left Century 21, and I can say this because this is my personal experience. I lost my identity. I was like, I don't even know who the heck I am anymore, because for 20 years I was Lucy Quinones from Century 21, right? Until I realized, and then I had someone that said to me, hold on, you are the brand. So, number one, listen, I don't care what logo you use, I don't care the name of your company. You got to recognize you are the brand. You are the brand. If you are connected to someone that is building a platform that allows you to grow, right, Talia, that you have unlimited growth potential,
Yes.
then you co-brand. Like I always talk to Talia about, listen, we got a co-brand. This is a co-branding, joint venture. We're co-branding, because it's just like when Grant Cardone, when Nike connects with what's his face? What's one of the Michael Jordan? Okay, it's a co-brand. But the message is this: if you are a mentor, if you are making a piece of the pie, I don't care if you're getting 2 pennies off of anybody's deal. Don't you have a code of standards that you should live by? Don't you have a pledge of allegiance that you should live by? Don't you have something that says you're supposed to be helping this person? That means you should be opening up your playbook to help them succeed. So if you're going to be hoarding what you're doing and how you're doing it, then don't be a mentor, right?
Agreed.
What else would you say, Talia? Anything else in closing? Because I know we got to jump off, and you got to hit, some amazing things that you're doing. But what else would you say to people that are out there in the struggle of having a mentor, in the struggle of having a team leader, in the struggle of really connecting with a community that says, listen, we're here to open up the playbook and share everything. If you want to jump on, jump on. If you don't, then keep navigating in the red ocean of sharks and dog eat dog frenemy world.
I think it's important when you are being presented an opportunity, whether it makes sense to you or not at the moment. I think it's worth just hearing out what that is, even if it's something you've never heard before. A lot of people, they shut down when they hear something new or something that they're like, oh, what is that? But just hear it out. You never know what could happen. I think that's all I want to say, really. Just be open minded to the opportunities that come your way this week. You never know what's going to happen or what's going to come out of it. So be open minded, hear it out, and then you can decide if it's best for you.
Absolutely. I could not have said that better. Thank you so much, Sally, for jumping on this. Agents in the trenches, the real life struggles of agents in this new market. If you are watching live, go ahead and put in their hashtag live. If you're watching on replay, let us know hashtag replay. And above and beyond anything else, share this with an agent that is open minded. We're looking for agents that are open minded to do joint ventures, to create community, to build community, to work together. I personally have open houses that I'm looking for agents that want to hold open. Talia is my lead agent, and she is, hosting the orientations, because obviously I cannot trust my open houses just to anyone. I need to know what you know or what you don't know. But the beauty of this new venture is that we are willing to teach you. we're willing to teach you. Look, this is how we want our open houses open. This is what we do. This is how we throw down when we do an open house. And if you're open-minded, come and learn. And if you're not, we wish you all the best. To each his own, right? Different colors for different, what do they say? Different strokes for different folks, right?
Mhm.
So thank you, Talia. We'll do this again tomorrow. And thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you. Have a good day.